Please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
Mitessh, good morning. Let's talk about first what you're doing at the open, the indices. If you're getting this gap down, would you buy it?
Good morning, Survi. I think not immediately, but maybe, if there's a mild follow through closer to about 10,700, 680, I suspect are very strong support zones on the short-term charts. So anything close to about, if you open around 10,730, maybe I'll wait, but around 10,700, 10,700, I think that will be the range I'll look to buy into. Keep a stop below 10,675 and maybe the bounce back and get us back to about 10,780, 800.
Okay. Mitessh, good morning. What about the Bank Nifty?
Anuj, Bank Nifty also, I think, possibly will test a good support area around this 26,200, 150 zone. So if there's no follow through after testing those levels, then I think we'll consider buying. Maybe that decision will take around 9:45, 10 o'clock.
Okay, Prakash, what about you? Given that Asian markets are under pressure, the Dow futures are indicating a big fall. You get a sense that our markets could, follow suit, or do you think ICICI Bank, Reliance, etc., could hold the market higher?
Good morning, Sonia. Well, what I said yesterday was that the move that we have seen from the 9,000 and 10,000 rolls to around 11,000 rolls, these zones basically, when you see, is a reactive up move, which basically means it's gone up to come down. The internals of the Nifty, when you look at it, tells me there is weakness. Only thing is very sluggishly it was going up. It was not going up with strength. That itself was a sign of weakness. Bank, like I said yesterday, was more weaker than Nifty. 10,020 was a level that need to cross if it had to be strong. Until that happened, the bias was always down. So far, still to me, the bias is down. We could see levels closer to 10,710 zones. If it goes there, do you buy? Of course not. If it get a rally, there would be a shorting opportunities for that on Nifty. When I look at the Bank Nifty, still is more weaker than Nifty. Possible targets on the downside could be in the vicinity of 26,200 or 26,150. And if you get rallies in this, perhaps those would be shorting opportunities. I have a feeling that we are going for a couple of days down move. The bias is up.
Okay, so pitching for a downside, that's Prakash's view. Sudarshan, before we get to your stock list, I just want your view on two stocks. We've spoken about ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, as well as HDFC Bank. I mean, these are big giants and there's news flow surrounding all these stocks.
Well, Axis is something that we can easily avoid because we have a choice when we look for investing or for trading. So Axis is a complete avoid. ICICI, we've talked about how we should be long in that, and the same view applies to HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank has always been an investment instrument rather than a trading instrument. But as an investment idea, it is still valid. Among the three, ICICI Bank is the trading instrument currently.
Okay. Mitessh, looking at your list, you have, of course, a combination of buys and sells. Take us through the list.
Yeah. So on the stock specific side, I have a sell on CESC where the indicator setup suggests possibly some more continuation on the downside. Keep a stop at 991, look for targets of 950. HDFC Limited, again the overall setup is and chart structure is quite much on the weak side. So keep a stop at 1840, look for targets of 1790. A buy call on Bata, wherein we had a good price and volume breakout. So buy with a stop at 799, look for a first target of 855. Also a buy call on Piramal Enterprises, which is now showing signs of sustained uptrend, breaking away from a declining trend line. That's a buy with a stop at 2480 for a first target of 2660. And a sell, which is a conditional sell on Shree Cement. So the structure is weak, but there's some multiple support zone at 16,000. So if we start breaking below that, go short with a stop at 16,300 and look for a first target of 15,300.